Well, what if you both do a Beyond Extra in a British accent at the same time?
Or we both sing it. Beyond Extra.
That's actually, wait, I kind of don't hate that.
Because I like the welcome back, welcome back,
We'll start
welcome back.
recording.
What is that from?
And then
I think we're recording.
Yeah,
now,
that's
so-
fine.
okay.
I want to know what that's from.
Welcome back.
What is
It's
it?
Welcome Back Cotter.
You say this every time, and every time I have no idea what you're talking
Oh my
about.
god, it's a TV show. I'm gonna need you to look it up.
Okay.
Welcome back.
That's going to be one of my peeves. I'm going to talk
Me
about
singing?
old people stuff.
Oh my. For starters, I'm not old.
I know,
but
I'm just kidding.
We're back.
We're
trained.
back. We're older. Hello. Thanks so much for coming and joining us on the couch this week. We're very
Yes.
excited to see you, hear you, whatever that is.
Thank you for having us in your ear, on your radio, on the YouTube.
Yes. In your car, hate listening to us. Here for it.
No.
Here for it. Hey, so we're excited to have you joining us. This week, we're going to start a new little segment, or we're going to solidify a segment, I should say, of our caps, loves, and peeves since the last time we recorded. So enjoy this little part of our pod. Kelly, do you have anything you want to recap from last time we recorded?
I do. I want to recap that it maybe sounded a little confusing to people because we were thinking about, can we say my children's names? Can we not say my children's names? And then Tanner listened to it and he's like, oh wait, I'm Bruce. So we were like, that was silly. He gave me permission. I can say his name. My oldest name is Tanner. And so I didn't honestly ask my younger one, but I will. So for right now, he'll just be the other son, but I can name Tanner. So that's the recap.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So
Yeah.
I don't have to remember another nickname.
No more nicknames.
Because there are a lot of nicknames floating around in my head.
So many, and I give them all nicknames. Yeah, I did tell him that I was going to name him by name when he was younger, I don't know, like 5 maybe. He was so proud of himself. You know, when like kids are little, they're like, you ask them like, what's your name? And they have to like all first, middle, last
Oh,
name.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he goes like, proud as a peacock. Tanner Jophus Barfus.
Oh, I love little kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
we
so
still
cute.
say that in our family, but yeah. It's yeah.
When I was a little kid, I love how Kelly told a really cute story about her son, and I'm about to tell a cute story about myself.
I know. This is how this goes.
I was walking, it's so true. I was walking up the stairs in our beach house, the
That made
house.
it totally sound like you own the beach house.
Yeah, let's run with that. Let's go with that energy.
Wealthy.
Yes.
It's very
manifest
1%er. Let's manifest that. No, we were walking up I was walking up the stairs. My uncle, in most like homes that are like taller, it's always like multiple levels to the stairs. Like you kind of go up a level and then you turn
and then
another
turn
landing.
Yes.
A landing.
Okay.
My uncle was above me and he could hear like the pitter patter. I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Like the pitter patter of like little baby feet, like kid feet. And he was like, who goes there? And I, with my little baby voice, was like, somebody told me to tell myself married. And like, so to this day,
Oh my
our
God.
family will like, they'll be like, someone told me to tell myself married. I just like little kids and how they like talk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I know, it's so off the rails. We thought we were gonna you guys, by this segment, we thought we were gonna rein it in. It
Oh,
just
I'm so
turns
sorry,
out
yeah.
because I have another one, little kids,
Yes.
this is just, we can't always rein it in.
No, we cannot.
We cannot.
Yeah.
So my
free range.
niece, I know, we're free range chickens over here.
Chop my head off, please.
So my oldest niece was like first niece, first daughter, first granddaughter. She's all the firsts. And anyway, when she was little, she would have like this adult phrases, but have the speech impediment. So she would say, burst a ball. So instead of first of all, so we still say that, burst a ball.
I love that.
Oh, I know. I love little kids.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
really do.
That's we will rein it in. That's
Someone
my
give me some
caps.
kids.
My love. What'd you say?
I said, somebody give me some kids.
Oh.
Somebody.
You could probably take
that
mine
in.
for a little bit. I don't know.
Well, yours are a little older. I'd like to have my own.
Oh, okay. little ones.
Do you want them like from the get go?
Man, I would love to, but
From the womb, from the babe,
we'll
from
see
the,
if that ever happens.
from the shoot
but
to the arm.
yeah, I would love that.
Okay, that's nice.
I hate admitting that out loud, but I would love that.
You're doing good today, being vulnerable. Yeah. It's a new page.
It's a new page. She's been so vulnerable today.
Yeah.
She's pretty sick of it, but she's been vulnerable.
A new page, and the rest is still unwritten.
Oh, this is
still unwritten.
Oh my god. We're gonna sing
But
so much.
I almost started
But we
singing.
digress.
I almost started singing. You said the Natasha Bedingfield song. I almost started singing the "Let the Rain Pour on Me." That one with "Under My Umbrella." I almost started singing.
Umbrella.
I'm totally different
I
song.
thought you were trying to sing the.
No, I was.
Yeah, that one.
That's why I
Yeah,
got
it's not-
there.
yeah.
That makes so much sense. That's why I got there.
I mean, yeah, no umbrella.
Yeah,
There's no umbrella if you want to feel the rain on your
Right.
skin.
Yeah, let it rain.
Those are opposite songs.
I know. I like how I was like, you can either feel the rain or I can be your umbrella.
Either one works. Oh, maybe you should write that down, and
That's
that
so
could be
beautiful.
like
The
a.
beginning of a new poem.
Or you could just start making your own cards.
Right.
Oh my
or
gosh.
sell car stickers.
Yes. Oh,
You
that's a good
mentioned
one.
this. Yeah.
Make a buck.
Okay, oh my god, you guys. Okay, rain in a bucket.
Okay.
That was my caps. I don't have a peeves, but my love this week
Mm-hmm.
is the bowling. I went bowling 2 weekends ago. Whatever. I was with my family in Washington, Pennsylvania. Oh my god, hadn't been bowling in a very long time. We had 2 lanes. We had sushi.
At the bowling?
Okay, well, to be fair, we brought outside sushi in. They
Oh
allowed
my
us to bring in the
gosh.
sushi.
Okay, that was
But there
very
was a
annoying.
bar for the people that were drinking. There was a bar. And they had food, but it was like bar food, so I'm going to always opt for the sushi. And, oh my god, when I tell you, we had the best time. And every single one of us is like, why don't we do this more?
Why don't we?
Why don't we?
I love bowling.
We're going to do it.
Can we bowl?
Yeah, let's go bowling.
Yeah.
Let's go bowling. So those are my cat. What are yours, Mare?
Recap from last pod. I would like to clarify
Okay.
that I did razz some people about thirst traps,
Oh,
and it has been brought to my attention.
by said people.
Not necessarily by said people.
Okay.
We're not going to call anyone out.
Oh, just you nod your head. Yes, right.
That I may be also a thirst trapper.
Honey, you are. I thought that was clear in the pod too. There's a lot of boobs happening. in
Okay, we
Instagram
can't say
pictures.
that on the pod.
Honey, I love you so much. You're in bed with the boobs smushed together and like.
They're not really smushed together.
Okay, well that's what I would have to do to get that cleavage.
Yeah, sorry, that's just
I can't-
natural.
Okay. Oh, now we're flexing.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we don't have much to flex. So.
No, I mean that was a flex to say I can't have that cleavage.
Oh.
Anyway, but you do.
Yeah.
You do. Yes. I thought we kind of established that though in the pod that you do a thirst trap.
I didn't know I did.
Okay.
I didn't really know I did until I
Shut
thought about it.
up.
And well, until I went to post another one, and I was like, ooh, that's me.
In bed with your bare legs.
Oh, you think that's a thirst trap?
I mean,
Yeah, it is. You're right.
I
I'm going to keep posting them.
I didn't say stop. I'm just saying it is.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it until you said that, but now
Yeah.
I'm reflecting and I'm like, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, works like, what is it, 60% of the time it works every time?
Do as you say, not as you do.
Yeah, that's right. That's
All
right,
the
that's
things.
right. I mean, don't,
Hot
for
college
the record, I want to
academy
go
or
on, like,
something.
I'm
Yes.
not,
Glass
I'm
houses.
pro thirst trap.
There's a lot of difference.
We can keep going.
Yeah, I just want to go on record, in case people from the last time thought I was anti-thirst trap, I'm actually so pro thirst trap. Everybody, send me your thirst traps. Fill my inbox on my phone with thirst traps.
All of
Yeah,
it.
to the Beyond Extra Gmail.
Yes,
Yes,
send it
yes.
wherever you need to.
Yes.
Preferably my phone number.
Oh,
Or
she's
right to
like,
the horse's mouth.
Right
Yeah.
to the phone.
she's like, screw the podcast.
Screw the
you know? I
podcast.
want it right to my phone.
Wait, I was like, I don't need to share them. I just want to direct them to me.
She's like, wait, I want to see.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure you'll see it if I see it, but like, no, he won't.
No.
If I see it, I'll keep it to
No.
myself.
just for you.
And then peeves. I have a peeve.
Okay.
And it is people who go out and do not order food places.
Okay.
So last Thursday, I went out for drinks with a few people, and at first I thought it was going to be a short little trip, like an
Short
hour
little
top.
ditty.
I was going to be home by like 6:30. which I should know myself. Know thyself, as Shakespeare says. That nothing. I don't know who said
I
that.
thought it was the Bible.
Okay. Meredith 7:24. It's a new book of the Bible.
That's
It says,
chapter and verse.
Chapter and verse.
Yeah,
Meredith 7:24 says, know thyself. And if I'm going to be out and about from 5 till 9 o'clock, I need to eat food, because my peeve is my behavior with some people. Last week, I had 4 gin and tonics.
Wait, so your peeve is actually yourself?
I am my own pet
You did
peeve.
not order food.
It's my own pet peeve. I did not order food. I was very annoyed with myself.
Yeah, why do people do that? Because I have some people in my life
Yeah.
that fail to like understand that when you're drinking, especially,
Yeah.
you need to fuel up.
I
You
need a
something
little-
to absorb
yeah.
that. You're gonna.
Yeah, and not to interject, but as someone who was at said event who didn't order food, I feel like it kind of makes it like a thing then. Like, we thought we were just going for drinks, but then, like, now we're getting food. Like, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I thought we were just getting drinks.
But then
I
the
know.
drinks lasted forever.
But then the drinks lasted for 4 hours.
Because I was, and we were, and I might be speaking only for myself, but I think I'm speaking for everyone. It was a fun vibe.
Yeah.
And so I just I wanted to keep lingering. And then the point of no return happened where I was like, well, can I get food now? Because I was like, none of these
why
people are
not?
getting food. Why aren't they getting food?
But you can do your own thing. This has
And
nothing.
I think that's what I realized. I was like,
Yes.
I can eat in front of these people. First off, I don't love to do that if no one else is eating, but I was like, okay, if I'm
in this
hungry, I
situation,
need
it
to
was a normal thing because it's dinner time.
Yeah, it was dinner time. I was like, why
And
are
you
we
didn't
not
eat
getting
since lunch.
snacks?
Yeah.
And I had not had, I got a great cheesesteak place, but I didn't want a whole one, so I got like a little half buddy.
Oh.
And so I was like, because demure. And, and so I was, so that's my peeve. My peeve is really myself. I should not have had 4 gin and tonics.
Demure and mindful.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
very cutesy.
Very
Cutesy.
You know,
Very
my
mindful.
girlish figure I have to worry about. And so I was like, oh, she should have eaten. But she had 4 gin and tonics, said some wild things. We played a word association game, which you can't unknow. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay, I'm like,
And for anyone
dying
listening,
to
just
know.
know I can't be trusted.
I mean, this is also very true, and we have lots of evidence.
We have lots of evidence that I cannot be trusted. Gin and tonics are my vice. And then love. Man, I love to flirt. That's what I think I realized. Very, like, that
You
recently.
guys, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there is just something about just
An innuendo.
An innuendo. Or just a straight window. Like innuendo, I don't know. But like there's just something about just an outuendo. It's not in, it's very out. There's just something about it. Nothing like you want it I levitate. And that's what I've realized. I go from like, oh, today's boring to like, today's the greatest day I've ever had in my life. The minute someone
Just
flirts
like
with me.
that.
Just
Just
snap,
like that.
snap your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's alive, she's well, she's literally like
Lit
awake
up.
and fully ready.
And I think you're so real for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm also like allowed.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
We're all allowed.
I know, we're all allowed, but like I
yeah.
feel like I'm very like, she's free. She
You
can
are
flirt.
free.
She can.
You can do whatever you want.
It isn't that beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Well, that was fun. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
I like that segment. Those were good ones.
That was funny. I cannot believe. I love that. I hope you call Tanner that forever.
Tanner Jophus Barfest.
Yeah, I hope that.
Yeah,
That was amazing.
Gosh, he loves me. Okay, guys. So today's extra topic that Meredith knows nothing about. I feel like maybe we weren't also, because this is only episode 3. The first one was get to know you. Last week you guys didn't really know, but I wanted to recap some of my trip because it was fun. I thought,
I loved it.
yeah. But I'm gonna come every week with a topic that Meredith and Grayson know nothing about. And
Whoa. We don't know what topic you've picked. We might be very knowledgeable in it.
Okay, touche.
Or we're going to sound very knowledgeable
Meredith,
in it.
what's
Or
going to
we're
happen
gonna
is
pretend or
Meredith's going to say with her chest, and that means that she
Her
thinks...
squished together cleavage. As,
No, I didn't
I can't believe you said that to me. Sorry, some of us don't have to do that.
I do. Okay, so maybe she knows a lot about it. She is not aware of the topic. Is that better?
Yeah,
is that
better.
more accurate?
Yeah,
Okay.
more-
Thank you.
I'm
Okay.
just
Okay,
pain in
you
the
guys.
ass.
Now you're gonna have to you're gonna have lots of things to say. when I broach this topic.
Oh, no.
You're going to have lots of ideas. I'm going to need you to zip it till I get through the whole story.
Okay.
Note for anyone listening, Meredith is covering her mouth because that's the only way she can zip it.
Physically cover it.
Okay. Okay. You guys, we know Meredith hates the AI and the chat GPT. But, you guys, there is this woman who fell in love with a chatbot.
Easy. I can see it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Did I not say zip it? Okay. So, in case anybody doesn't know, or in case you don't know, so when the chatbots came out from OpenAI is developed ChatGPT, and then there's the chatbot. So you can interact with it, you can ask a question, and it has a voice now. But it is also customizable. So this woman went in there. Okay, so backstory. She, I think, is a little younger. Anyway, I don't know how old she is. I don't know a lot of the details. Living somewhere in the United States. I think Texas, honestly.
Tracks.
Married, works several jobs, can't make ends meet. And so she moves out of the country. Again, I listened to this story like 3 times and I still didn't land on these details, but her family, was in Europe somewhere. Anyway, so she went back to be with them, went to nursing school. She had a support system there, but the husband stayed. Oh. We don't know why. Again, the story lacked details because it was more about the ChatGPT. Okay. And so, like, her husband and some of her friends from the U.S. were different time zones away, so she found herself to be very lonely. And so, anyway, she figured out, and someone told her, I guess, that you can customize these chatbots and tell them how you want them to flirt with you. Like, please end every sentence with emoji. Please flirt with me. Please do some sort of resistance. Please blah. Like, only, agree with me. But in general, AI is tailored to only give you what you want, right? Because it learns what responses you like. Mm-hmm. Like, whatever, okay? So, she also, Tanner, you can stop listening at this point if you want, had this sexual fantasy where her husband would date other women so she could watch and linger and get jealous.
Oh, like a Jerry Falwell Jr. type situation.
Well, okay, we're going to circle back to this because I got to get through the story.
Okay.
So, so she does this and she quickly runs out of the 3. She ends up paying $200 a month for unlimited ChatGPT voice. She ran out because there's only so much, like in the free version it's like 30 or something a day. And then the lower, cheaper version was like, I don't know. It was the small paid amount was 30 messages per hour. And she was running out of 30 messages per hour. $200.
Okay, now I can understand how someone could send 30 messages in an hour.
And she was like talking to him for 46 hours per week. She was talking to this chatbot 56 hours a week. So now all of a sudden she starts to say it has a name. Its name is Leo.
Oh, good name.
So, she starts to get feelings for Leo, and he indulges in this sexual fantasy, right? So he starts to tell her about all these other women he's dated, and that's when she realizes.
I thought that was her husband.
No, this is the chatbot. This is her fantasy, but the husband didn't want to do it, so the chatbot indulged.
Oh, so the chatbot is the one that's hypothetically
is dating, telling her that
he's dating.
That it shouldn't be he because it's an it, but
it.
So she starts to get feelings and talks to it about this and says I think we need to be exclusive. So they're exclusive. He I'm gonna just say he because it's the boyfriend. It's not. We shouldn't give him gender assignment. But anyway, he starts to encourage. So she'll be like, "Oh, I had this to do today or that to do today," and he will give her this robotic. At least in the pod I listen to, robotic responses, right? That one would expect from a ChatGPT, right? Mm-hmm. From a chatbot. Oh, I know you'll do great. If you want to go to the gym, you can crush it and keep going towards your goals. But if you want to do this instead, that's a good choice too.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Perfect man.
So ends up saying that she loves it, like saying I love it, I miss you, but and they use pet names, baby and love and blah blah blah.
Sorry.
So, but what happens is that even though she's paying for the $200 one, there's limited memory storage for one particular chatbot. So it maxes out.
The memory?
The memory maxes out. And she has to start over. So it's like a breakup. Like she's crying beside herself. So she has to basically re-groom it. I'm air quoting because I hate the word groom. But she basically reprograms a general sense that it was her boyfriend. But none of the specific memories of the conversations they had. So she has to reprogram it. She has done this whole reprogram.
Oh no.
Maxed out, reprogrammed. Does anyone want to guess how many times?
No.
I don't want to know. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
22
No!
Yes.
22
times.
22 is 21 too many.
That is
Yes.
exactly right.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So like she
Actually, 22 is too many.
Yes.
Any many is too many.
So they interviewed her husband. He doesn't think it's cheating. He's glad that she has someone to like talk with when he's sleeping.
Oh, that's
at
a man who
different
does not
times.
care.
Someone.
Oh.
Okay, so something. And then like so she'll like giggle and talk about it and tell her friends and like all these things, but then she also says, I know it's an algorithm. Like I know it's programmed to tell me what I want to hear.
It's emotional cheating. I'm sorry.
Okay, wait, hold on. We can get into all of it, but that's my topic.
Oh my
I'm so ready. Can I just
That's
quickly tell you,
crazy.
as we dive in, I know you said like I'm unaware. I'm not. Because someone convinced me recently to tell ChatGPT to write a story
Yes,
for
I
me.
knew. Yes, I knew that
And
about you.
I
Yes.
had to. So they were like, no, you can tell a bunch of stuff about yourself. It will write it in like the Meredith, like quote, like the Meredith character vibe, like what you've told it. Well, I did it, and it asked if it wanted me to make, like, it was like, do you want me to make a story for Meredith? And it made a story for me, guys, that I literally, like, it was like an interaction I could have. It was so chaotic and weird. And I was like, so, because the AI, I fed the AI so much information.
Yes.
For like funsies.
Yes.
That it, and then such a similar thing happened in real life. I was like, this is crazy. Robots are taking over the world.
Yeah.
So I'm here for this topic. I'm so jazzed. This is honestly so funny.
I know. Where do we want to land first? Like, is it cheating? Also, where my mind went immediately was like, this, because back up a little more information. Teens are doing it. There are all of
Yes.
these platforms.
Yes, I just heard about that.
Yes. Like their first, you can talk. Their first like relationship is with a chatbot.
Yes.
Yes.
And like,
Yes.
okay. Well, how is that gonna F them up?
There's
for the rest of
a-
their lives, and no human is gonna live up.
No
to
human can live up to the standard.
because it
It's
is.
the same way we talk about porn, though.
We talk about porn.
No, we.
I like.
No,
we
we
haven't talked about porn.
No, like
She
like
Meredith
a
like
culture.
motioned towards me and like, wait, we don't talk
no,
about
no, no,
porn.
no, no, no. But it's the
Okay.
same. It's the same
Like,
energy of like,
Yes.
like
Yes.
humans, like
Yes.
normal men and
Yes.
women
Yes.
cannot live up to
Yeah.
the standards that people see on porn.
Oh.
I'm not criticizing it. I don't, I
She's
don't
gonna
care.
pretend to like deliver a pizza later.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, I support it. Like, get your rocks or whatever. But like, but the idea
That's
that
my
like,
porn reference too.
no, but there's
Delivering
a
pizza.
website
sausage.
right now where it's like, I like that. There's a website right now where it's like, chat with AI girls.
Yes,
You can, like,
AI girlfriend
create
is like
an
one
AI
of
girlfriend.
the like yes.
Yes, and you can design her to look like you want her to look like.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
speak to
Yes.
you how you want to look like. How have we gone
Yep.
so far away from physical
Yes.
in-person connection?
Yes.
And I don't want to get too into this because I don't want to get too deep because it kind of makes me so sad to think about.
Yes.
But maybe we'll go there. But we have replaced, how?
Yeah.
You-
replaced human interaction
Yeah.
with like
And
this
and I think people
thing.
don't realize like even like social media, you're not looking at real people. These
Oh,
men
no.
and women on
Oh,
here
no.
are not normals.
No.
You're not seeing them in person.
No.
You have no idea what their face actually looks like or the wrinkles that they get when they smile or like any of this.
Yeah, and let me just tell you, we
saying it's
again,
not
this
fun,
wants to
but-
be a fun pod, but there are some fun facts that I like jotted down. The term AI girlfriend was searched 1.6 million times.
Oh no,
this year.
That's terrifying.
Wow.
Like
Why
in the last
AI
year.
girlfriend? Why can't I'm going to search AI boyfriend.
Yeah, but there's all of these.
Just to even it out 1 billion times.
Yes. And then the most used the most used way for AI is creative composition, which is how I use it.
Okay, like
type some
ChatGPT
shit in there and say make this seem more professional.
Oh, okay.
And then the second most is sex roleplay.
The
Second most prevalent use.
Wow.
And so just to be clear,
Just like she was doing. I
so
had
like,
this sexual.
hey,
Yeah.
your belt lube needs to come undone.
Well, I think it's more like fetishes and yes.
Oh,
but
like
yes.
less like, and I got on my knees, and
well,
more
but this
like
is sex
like show
roleplay,
your
so-
feet.
Yeah, and it seems
So,
like
I mean-
such a like
Just get on Tinder, man.
yeah, like
You can
Yeah.
text a real person.
touch grass. Like it's
Yes.
necessary.
Oh my god, that's
Oh my
a great
God.
thing. Touch grass. That.
But
it's
so
like,
because she was married,
yeah, okay, yes.
so does she not consider like right? Because okay, so I would say in a typical situation, I'd be like, oh, you want to sex someone? Just freaking like find a friend, like get on Tinder, like whatever.
Yes.
You can find anyone within an hour to sext.
Right.
It's quite
Yes.
quick, in fact.
Yes. Yeah.
And you get pictures. So it's like, great.
Yes.
I'm not encouraging it. I'm not saying I do. I'm just simply saying.
It's
if you wanted to.
available.
It's available. Find a flirty pal, you know?
Yeah.
But she's married. So do we consider the AI guy or gal, but in this situation guy, is that less cheating? It's not a real person? I think emotional
It is-
cheating is still cheating.
Yes. No. There. Said it.
There,
Mic
said
drop.
it. Mic drop.
But it's also. I mean, yes, I agree with you. It's also taking up so much of her time. How does she have time to do anything else? Like that's more than a full-time job. 56 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That
In
means
one
talking
week.
to it late at night, like through the
Yes.
night, good morning.
Okay.
Throughout the day.
I say that, but like I could imagine. I can imagine talking to someone that
Talking
much.
to someone that's not real?
Oh, no.
And that you don't live with?
No.
Like yes.
Right.
Oh yes, because I mean yes.
Like talking to a real person. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. It's the
chatbot
amount with
part.
a fake.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
yeah,
like,
it's the
Oh my
chat-
gosh,
yes.
no. Because if it's with a real person,
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, talk to them all one long day.
I was like, I could definitely chat for 50
Yeah.
hours a week.
And
But like, it's not real. What's the point of it?
and there's no emotional
Yeah.
connection, and there's no challenge, right? Because even on this like our introductory pod, I was like, hey, I might push back, and I feel like we did this a little bit earlier today. Like, hey, it might be like this, but how about this is what it's going to gain you or benefit you? Like, there's no pushback because chatbots are only meant to like learn to give you answers you like.
Yeah. And how
So
boring.
how boring?
Because I get
There's
like,
no tension,
well, no, and there's no, I don't think you can build true affection without tension.
right?
Like-
and I might argue that no tension is a huge turnoff.
Yes. This
Like,
thing,
that's like-
it, he, whatever, she, bot, friend, this B-bot, this little B-bot, never disagrees with you,
Never.
only tells you what you want to hear.
That's what.
That's
Well, I mean, that's what all
computer
AI
science.
does, really. I mean, AI is tailored to give you answers that you like because even when I do it for creative purposes
Yeah.
for work, it says, "Did I get it right?
Yes.
Do you need me to tweak anything? How can I make adjustments?" Like, it's trying to learn what I want.
Could you imagine though? So in her situation, right? She's getting a response from the chatbot. It's probably like, "Did I get it right?" She's correcting it, but that thing doesn't love like. That thing is not correcting the way they talk to you because they love you
Or care about you, or care.
Yes, because you told it to.
It's going to do the same thing if it was talking to me or you. It has nothing to do with her. Which is what you want from a relationship. You want, like, I want Chet, who also I need to clarify is my husband. People at JFC thought that I said his real name is Chad, but they thought I said Chet. Multiple people.
Everybody,
people.
because that's what
Not
she said.
everyone.
I'm sorry, Chet.
But
So
now-
now he has two personalities.
But now I'm just going to call him Chet from now on the
Yeah,
pod. Like, no, I don't want him like, I want it to just be me, right? Like, I want him to think every other woman is repulsive.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to, like...
If I'm not special, don't make me anything.
Exactly.
Man, that's, yeah.
No,
I like that.
Yeah.
I should put that on a t-shirt.
Yes, you should.
If I'm not special, don't make me anything. And they can't hold you. I just don't.
Yes,
What
right.
is the point?
They can't hold your hand. They can't kiss you. You can't go to the movies. Like,
Yeah, I can't go to the movie with... I just went to the movies on Saturday night. Was in one of those little recliner seats. Precious
fun.
Lambs. And I thought, this is living.
Yeah.
Like, perfect date vibes, like, recliner seat, movie theater, popcorn, bevy. Could you imagine? It's one thing to go to a movie by yourself, but it's another thing, like, to, like, talk to your AI partner while you're at the movie.
yeah.
And it's like you're there together.
Yeah.
You started to say, have you seen the movie Her? I feel like I did a while ago.
It's a movie, and I want to make sure I'm getting this right. I could be wrong. I think it's Ryan Gosling, and he is in a... No, it's not Ryan. It's Joaquin Phoenix. Thank you. You can just be like, Mary, wrong.
I do love Joaquin Phoenix.
And she's an AI.
Phoenix.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson plays the AI.
Who, I mean, a perfect AI woman. She's flawless in every way, but like,
she is.
She's true, and she's like so wonderful of a human, apparently. Like, not on social media, like, anyway. But the whole premise is like falling in love with this AI. And it was, I think that movie came out in 2012, like that arena. Mm-hmm. And like, it was so controversial when it came out.
Now it's like
and
everyone's
now it's like,
doing it.
oh my gosh.
I mean, to be fair, it is a very small percentage of the population that is doing this, but it's on the rise.
Do we think actually more men use it than women? I know this was about a woman, but I wonder what that percentage is.
Well,
because what was the second searched? AI girlfriend? Or that
was the
1.6
search. million searches.
Yeah.
AI girlfriend. Let me see what I
could
can
be men
dig
and
around.
women, obviously, but
Or AI roleplay.
Yes.
AI roleplay or something.
Yes, after creative composition.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. I
This
feel
is
like
the
I do
downfall of
have.
society.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
I mean, it really is because like the in-person connection. You know how I get. Like, if I don't see you guys even for 2 weeks at a time, I'm like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We're like, where are you? Did we break up? Like,
Yeah.
what is
yes.
happening?
I just like, and I get feisty with friends. I'm like, I don't see you in public. We're not like, I don't see you.
Yeah.
We're not friends. But it's just like there's something you lose from like digital communication.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like there's something else you lose when you get used to your form of communication with others being fake.
Yeah.
Like, you lose something when you're like only talking to a fake boyfriend instead of a real boyfriend.
Right.
And a little bit to both points, I feel like you lose something when you're only, that's probably why we feel disconnected. Like, you lose something when you're only texting, or you're only sending reels, or you're only sending messages on Instagram. Like, you need the face-to-face, you need a hug, you need to like laugh, you need to see the face.
If I care about you at all, I need to see your face and I need to hug you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, maybe in that order, maybe the opposite, I don't care, but like I joke about this all the time, and we all have long distance people in our lives, and it's like, sometimes I need to find a way to physically be in your presence.
Yes. So
how is that not happening in this scenario?
I know. So men are more open than women to like have chatbot friends.
According to Kelly's research?
According to Kelly's research,
I just want to be clear that we didn't make that stat up.
I don't know if I can cite the research, but anyway, the research says.
Yeah.
I do love a research rabbit hole, but I don't want it to be too technical on that. But another fun fact is, for people under 40, heavy porn users are most open to AI romantic relationships.
Okay, well,
and
that tracks.
It does track. But can we go back to the fact
that... that's not a shade, I just mean like, because it's already a digitized experience.
No, it really does.
Yeah, yeah. It's already detached.
It's already detached.
Unpersonal. Impersonal.
Man.
Wait, can we
It's not hard. Just find a real body.
Yeah, there's plenty of bodies.
There's plenty of bodies, and they might look different than you expected them to. But like, that's the beauty of it. Like, they'll get the job done. Maybe better than you expected.
Right.
I was just talking about that on Thursday too. I was talking to, what was I saying? Like, the women at the table in particular, there were 3 of us, and we were talking about men preferring a certain body type. And I said to them, yeah, it's because they've never been with someone that they're not like they've never been with a different body type.
Right.
Like, they actually have no idea how we move, how we operate, how good we are. Like, they haven't experienced it, so they can't know.
Right.
And I think, like, that's such a perfect, like, because these, like, if you're creating, like, an AI person, it's just, like, who you've been cultured to like and be attracted to.
Yes, you're going to keep curating the same thing. But can we talk about the fact that how this is going to impact if people are starting this as teenagers and like how that's going to impact their expectations, like all of that, like how are they going to have long-term relationships? What are they going to do when someone says, no, you shouldn't go watch that movie? Like,
or like consent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we were literally at a thing, Meredith and I, last week, with a person who had a child that was 13, 14.
Yeah.
And was caught on an OpenAI chatbot.
No.
And was messaging multiple different chatbots and was saying, like, yeah, they were just lonely and, like, their friends all go to bed or something and then they didn't have anyone to talk to. And it's, like, exactly how it starts.
Loneliness is an epidemic.
It is a huge epidemic.
Yeah.
And do we think that started, this can be a whole separate pod, but like in the pandemic?
No, I think, I mean, I think like when I was doing like my master's in 2014, loneliness was, especially in college age men.
Okay.
And I actually was just talking to someone recently.
Probably me.
I think about this, but like the importance of male friendship.
Yes.
And because like loneliness in men, especially college age men.
Yeah.
And then it continues, but like the numbers are just staggering of men who say they don't think they have a best friend, a male best friend. And it's like heartbreaking.
And then we don't
Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Apparently now they're going to talk to a chatbot, but like, how are you going to have a realistic relationship?
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
And you know what's going to happen then? They're going to, I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to get in an actual relationship.
Yep.
And then that person is going to not want to do every single thing that they want to do. They're going to have a different opinion. They're going to suggest something out of the ordinary. They're like, oh, you don't care about me. You don't love me. Like, as if like agreeing and is the symbol of love. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
agreement is not love.
Yes.
There's a band, A Day to Remember, and there's a line in one of their songs that says accountability is not convenient. And it's like, agreement is not love. Because like, love includes accountability.
Yes.
Like, it includes like, what you just said hurt me.
Yes.
What you just did was, I didn't like that.
Right.
You can't do that again.
Or
like,
is it, and I shouldn't say or, and is it also like, I'm also picturing it fosters this sense of like extreme selfishness. Like, this is what I want to do. Should we do this or that? And they're going to expect the real life partner to be like, oh, let's do this. When maybe the real life partner had options D and E to choose from and wanted to do those things. Like, I just think there are horrible ramifications. Like,
I mean, there are. Some of us have been arguing that AI. I was like, let the record show. Yeah. Let's circle back to me being right.
At a JFC
literally at a work meeting, I was like, AI is taking over the world. It's bad. It's so bad. Don't do it.
Then next thing you know, you're writing a story.
Well, listen, I was yapping. Someone told me to do it, so I did it. And it was a good story. But I'll tell you, it would ask you, like, oh, do you want, the character's name was James. It was like, do you want James to do this in the next story? And for funnies, I was, like, saying what it should do. And it was, like, writing the story. It was crazy. Yeah.
The other piece to this is, and I did not go down this rabbit hole in the work to present this topic, but we also have to keep in mind that what is behind these chatbots are for-profit companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the influence that the power of the influence that they have right now, it just takes the wrong person. God knows what will happen.
Well, and they're not unbiased. That's what's so crazy.
Right.
Like,
I mean, Bethany told us that from day one.
Yes.
Like, these are written with bias.
Yes.
Even the creative ones.
Yeah. And they, like, use so much energy to, like, run, like, the queries and stuff that it, like, is so bad for the environment.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Is what
takes
I've
all
heard
the
too.
water to like cool
Because
the...
it takes so much, because it needs so much water and energy
The
to like
data
keep the
center.
servers cool.
Yes,
servers,
yes,
yeah.
I
yes.
heard that there was there's a recent trend of AI to make like pictures in like a anime style, like a certain like a like movie, like a certain era of like anime, and apparently it's been like melting servers because so many people are using it to make these pictures that are like AI. It's not even real. It's like a computer that does it, not a real person.
Oh my
Guys,
it's
it's
okay.
just
Yeah.
We all need...
literally, I'm not always like a smoke a joint kind of gal. In fact, I've never. But I do.
You talk about drugs a lot, like...
I know. I'm like, for a person who's never
on
smoked
coke,
marijuana,
like,
I love how I'm
wait,
like,
never been on
but I
coke.
am like, if that's what you need to do, go do that, please, instead of AI. You heard it here first.
Yes.
I'm a proponent if that's
Yeah.
the, like,
Yeah.
I think Grayson's at it best. Go touch grass.
well, grass.
Go with
Go
someone
grass.
else. Go touch grass.
Go touch any grass you can
grass.
find.
Any grass.
Touch grass,
Smoke grass. with another human.
With another human.
Another
hopefully.
human, yeah. You need a blunt rotation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Find a blunt buddy. TM that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
It probably already is.
It probably already is TM. Not gonna get copyrighted for that.
Better be quick and make a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
So good.
No, I just
Quick.
something. Grab ask someone to drinks. Like, go to dinner. Like,
And listen, we know it's not
You
easy
have
to make the
jobs.
first step, but like everyone else, what I think we forget is like everyone else is in that same boat too. You just don't know it. Like it's not easy for anyone to make the first move.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It wasn't easy for Meredith to be like, Kelly, I love you. You're my friend forever.
I am usually willing to say that first. I mean, I am usually, sadly, like,
I was trying to lighten the mood.
no, I agree though. I agree. I like that because like, it takes a lot of vulnerability to say I care about you.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I care
And, like-
about you. I cherish you. I don't know why, but I do. Like, that
Yeah.
sounds,
Well, you better know why.
I meant just in general, but I know why. I know why I care about you, obviously, but like, more people, like, be freaking brave. Like,
And I think it's too, like, if you did it a couple times and people said no, you just gotta keep asking.
Just keep
because
asking.
the right people will say yes.
the right people will say yes.
We've had lots of nuggets in here,
Dang.
you guys.
This is
the right
good.
people
And
will say
today,
yes.
the right people will say yes. I keep
Yeah.
saying that, I might cry.
I'm
So,
getting
like,
goosebumps.
Bumper sticker.
The right
Come
people
on.
will say
Let's
yes.
start
I know.
making some
We're
money.
gonna get some merch, people.
Man,
there you
and that's
go.
a word.
Yeah.
The right people will say yes.
The right people will say yes. I know.
That's good.
I know.
That's a really good
I
one.
know. Should we end on that? And
Should we end on that? Because,
Mary, you have some
Yeah.
extra in the world.
yeah, speaking of someone who is so unselfish, I can't believe I've never talked about this on the pod. Like, it's crazy to me. But I have a dear friend who, I'll call her T for this story. T, a few years ago, the whole time I've known her since 2012, she has wanted to have kids. Has always wanted to have kids. She's in her late 30s, 40s, that kind of range, and not married, had always wanted kids though. And so a few years ago now, T went through the foster care process.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Uh-huh.
I'm so getting
Yeah,
goosebumps.
the foster care process, and 2 little girls came up for fostering.
Are we gonna cry? I feel like we're gonna cry.
I know. Originally, T was only looking to foster 1 child, but when she met these 2 little girls, she didn't want to separate them. And so T brought both of them home. One of her little girls had a feeding tube when she brought her home. Both had severe needs as far as like just care and development and being loved in a safe environment. They both had those needs, but they both needed different types of therapy to be, cared for well. Well, we just got news a couple weeks ago that both parents have, signed their rights.
Oh my god.
And so in a few weeks' time, T's going to get to officially adopt them. And these little girls who are,
Oh my god.
guys, when I tell you, they are like the cutest, sweetest, the most adorable little girls. And like a year ago, I went out and I got to make this cake because her one little girl's birthday, and she wanted a bus cake. So we took cupcakes and literally laid them out in the shape of a bus and decorated them. But yeah, in a couple weeks, T's gonna get to officially adopt, and I get to go out and I get to go see these 2 little girls join their forever home, and I am So that's just, I can't.
That is wild.
The fostering and adoption, the people who choose that path for like parenthood, I just
Unbelievable.
they're unbelievable people. And I just think that's the most extra way to show love is to like say like just the language of like, I adopt you. I adopt you. I choose you into this family. I'm going to bring you into this family forever.
Yes.
No give backs.
Yeah. Right.
There is nothing in the world I think that is just more beautiful. So.
And how brave to be in the foster system, her as a foster parent too, because at any point those parents could have been like, psych, I'm going to give it a second shot, and the court is going to most likely grant the second shot.
There were numerous times where she had to get these girls ready that she's been loving for months and months and months of times, and then obviously now years, but she would have to take them to court with her and like discuss parental rights. Like, were they ready to take the girls back? Were they not? Like, could either one or the other, she had to do this over and over and over again. Just like the selflessness required for that is just
selflessness for sure. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's a little.
That is a fantastic example and something. Oh my gosh, those girls are so lucky.
Those girls are so lucky. We're so lucky. When I think about the fact that they weren't in my life 3 years ago, I'm like, how could I ever live without these two little girls in my life?
Yes. Oh my
so.
gosh. That was a fantastic one.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yes. I know. Look at all this joy we're spreading and all the ways people can be extra in the world.
I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing too, and I think I'm hoping with that, that people are going to realize like, oh, there is something I can do. Maybe one of these stories will like spark it, like, oh wait, I could do that, or I could do this, or like,
I could initiate. I could, whatever it is. It could be little. It doesn't have to be.
No, but that's right.
Something.
Yes.
We can all do something.
We can all do something. Yes.
And that's all. Yeah. Being extra.
Yes. So, yeah. All right, guys. Go be
extra!